Hello, hello. This is the mobile game called Magic Mischief. It's a visual novel with combat and puzzle elements to it. Like some visual novels, there are different chapters for this build. I have all the chapters unlocked, so we can start at the beginning with chapter 101. This little visual novel is about a witch in training named Mai and a stranger boy that fell on top of her one day from the sky. This first chapter section sets up how what happened that led up to the fight, which is the combat section of the game. A misunderstanding leads to fight breaking out. Yep, combat in the visual novel game. You pick a spell card and tap the symbol to use that spell. The witch Mile right now only has water-based spells, but as the story continues, she learns new types of spells like fire spells, grass spells. Then we have the spell chart to tell you which spell types do more or less damage, like water type. Water type attacks do more damage to fire type creatures, grass type spells do more damage to water type creatures, and so on and so forth. Um, there are there are times where Mai has to create potions, which leads into the next mechanic. To make a potion, you have to drag the correct items into the cauldron, and if you drag the items wrong, it just pop back in its normal spot. And when you drag the right items, the water in the cauldron changes colors. However, as you can see, there are a few bugs that only appear sometimes, so I played it a few times and got different bugs each time. Like, for example, since it's based off a touch, and I'm using a mouse, the touch kind of a little tweaky a little bit, that I have to move it slower in order for it to not have that whole stop in midair and have to grab it again. But when you put 3 items in the cauldron, you've made a potion. So I'm testing the game out a couple times just to see the different type of bugs. Originally this part of the game was supposed to be a match 3 game, or kind of like Candy Crush or Bejeweled. But I felt like this drag into a cauldron match more with the theme, like a witch making potions and dragging stuff and dumping into a pot. I feel like that matched better. So I end up changing the mechanic to this drag 3 into a cauldron, or it's gonna increase as the levels go on. We have to grab 4 different items, or 5 different items that you have to grab or look for, and the thing just gets bigger and bigger. It's like a needle in a haystack as the levels get harder. But the still main premise is when you grab all the right items into the cauldron, it'll change like colors depending on what you put in there. And okay, here's where we have the credits for all the asset and the music, and I might as well just show off the rest of the chapters that are just the visual novel section of the games, and that's about all. 1.3, it's like explaining after the fight. So after things calm down, Mai beats up the mysterious boy that attacked her for no reason, and she's like explaining, like, what's your name? My name is Mai. And the kid feels bad that he attacked somebody on an accident because he was mad and enraged because he got hit out of the sky. And so Mai, because she's a kind person, she's like, let me take you to my home and patch you up. The guy's never felt kindness before, so he's questioning this. But then Mai just explained that she's a good witch in training and she will help people no matter what, even if they attacked her for no reason. So this leads into the next chapter 1.4, which is the potion making of the chapter of the game. And then the last part is 1.5, which is after she makes the potion and the guy's still questioning, like, why are you helping me? And then she's like, it's fine because I also attacked you, so this is kind of like payback. So I attacked you, I'm gonna heal you as well. And so they also get into like, why was he attacked, and they try to figure stuff out. And all of a sudden, boom, 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 they're trying to figure out, like, somebody's at the door, somebody breaks down the door. That's pretty much all the chapters that I have out for now. That's about it. This has been Magic Mischief.